If you ever woken up feeling off, moody, unmotivated, or like if your energy is already scattered from the day before, you are not alone. For the longest of time, I struggled with mornings where my mind instinctively set the wrong tone, telling me what I don't like about the day. And after testing tons of different pep talks and ways to prime my energy, I finally actually found the best ones that actually could stick around. Today, I'm sharing 4 game changing pep talks that you can give yourself before work so you actually start the day grounded, empowered, and ready for what's ahead of you. Let's get into it. Before we jump into these 4 pep talks, which I'm telling myself every day, I want to add a little bit of a caveat for you today. So I want you to pay attention to that what you say doesn't matter as much as how you say it. Okay, so how you say something matters so much and makes the biggest difference. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I mean about that in the end of this video, but I just want you to have that in mind while we're going through these 4 concepts. So the first one is what's good about today. This is something that I actually heard from someone else. Unfortunately, I don't remember who it was, but it was someone on YouTube telling that they used to ask themselves what's good about today. Why this is brilliant, and this was actually something that really unlocked something for me. So it really unlocked a new kind of tone for me for the day, and it happened to actually help next morning and the next morning and the next morning and the next morning for me, and this has been one of the biggest changes for me. So what I notice is that when you ask yourself what's good about today, the first thing you do in the morning before you wake up and just think, oh, it's morning, oh, the alarm goes off, oh, I want to sleep in a little bit more, I don't want to wake up yet, oh, I don't want to, when the mind is like moody or like just don't feeling for it, when you ask yourself the first question of what is good about today, your mind start to actually think about what is good about today. So your mind start to look for, oh, well, today, what's good about today is this and that, right? And that has really helped me to set the tone, but also open myself up for opportunities and really see how my day is an opportunity. I feel so great about it and I feel so boosted within, and I really feel that the self-image for that day really works great and works out for me. So the next one is I feel really good of where I am today. This is also one of the hugest kind of self-talks I know that many do think about their lives, but in the opposite way. Like they tell themselves that, I'm not where I am right now, where I want to be, so to say. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm falling behind in life. We keep on telling ourselves those stories. So instead, we need to face that and prime our energy for the day that really sets the tone for the day by saying that, you know what? I really feel good about this day. I really feel good of where I am today because today is this or that, right? So we are keep on continuously saying that my life is good where I'm at this point. Even though I have dreams, even though I have desires, whatever it is, I feel great about this moment. I feel great of where I am today. Where I am today is perfect. Something that I noticed that when we feel that we are behind in life, when we feel that we are not where we want to be yet, we're not getting anywhere, we have all those thoughts, is usually because we compare ourselves with our future. We say that I want to be here and I'm not here yet. Whereas we seldomly actually see for, I was here 10 weeks ago, 1 day ago, 6 months ago, and now I'm here. So we don't really compare ourselves with the past and seeing the future. Not that we need to compare with anything if we don't want to, but it is just a change that happened for me, understanding that I can't really compare of where I am, where I want to be. It will always make me feel like I'm behind in life. So the third pep talk that I'm telling myself every day that really have shifted and made like this huge difference for me in my life, prepping myself for work and really feeling good about my day, it's that I'm saying that let's today be a vibe. Okay, let's today be a vibe. When I say that to myself, I love that kind of saying because I get like really giggly. I feel really excited about the day. And my mind once again starts to think of, okay, what's the vibe for today? What's the vibe that I will be holding? What is the vibration of the best version of myself today? How do I want to show up? And that really creates this inner reflection, actually, of, okay, this is maybe the vibe, the vibration which I need today. So maybe I will carry the vibe of calm, or maybe I will carry the vibe of excitement or inspiration. It helps you to be intentional and take responsibility over your life and how you get to decide how you want to live your life and how you want to set yourself up for that day. So the fourth and the last pep talk, which I'm telling myself, that has made like this huge difference, really game changing for me, it's about I'm in, tuned in and connected. And this is really cool, actually, because I started to say this to myself for years ago, when I felt that I really need to connect with myself more. I had this like urge of really like connecting with me, asking myself questions, feeling more in tune with me, feeling more in tune with my intuition. So I kept on telling myself that I am in tuned and I am connected. So nowadays I don't talk to myself in that way. I don't tell that to myself today, because that is so embodied within me. So I just feel it. When I wake up, I feel that I'm waking up in connection. I feel that I'm waking up tuned in. I already are on autopilot, checking in with myself. How do I feel? What's the mood? What do I want to feel? And how do I want to set myself up for the day? So this is something that we need to think about, that when we talk to ourselves in different ways. In the beginning, we talk to ourselves because we need to prime our energy. We want to make a change. We really want to create our own reality. And we do that by talking to ourselves in different ways and creating a great, healthy self-concept. And after a while, it just becomes embodied. After a while, you may not need to tell that to yourself any longer, because it's in you. The energy is in you, right? Sometimes you need to come back to it, but this is really a way for really embodying a certain type of energy. And this makes it comes back to what I talked about in the beginning, like how you say it matters the most. In what way you say it matters the most. That means that for me, it helps a lot for me talking to myself. When I'm talking to myself, and especially when I say it out loud, it creates a very certain vibration for me. When I talk things, I really talk them into existence. That works really good for me. That's how my energy feels, that it's moving, right? But then I have certain others, as I said, the fourth self concept, the fourth kind of talk that I tell myself. I told myself that so many times, so now it's just became an energy, something that I'm just am, right? So this can also be in some certain type of talks, I do feel it more within me, so to say. So that is how that moves through me. Then it can be like, for instance, you're doing something with your hands or you're moving your body. That's also another way how you can talk to yourself, how you can say something to yourself. So it doesn't have to be with words if that's not what comes the most natural to you, or at this point, what comes the most natural to you. I want to give you a little bit bonus on this one for you to understand. I've talked about it in other videos and also in my manifestation workshops, that when I clap my hands like this, I tell myself, and I have programmed myself to feel that that is success. So when I feel that I'm proud of myself, I've done something great, whenever, so to say, but usually, especially, I've been needing that for, like, I've done something good, like performance wise in work and so forth, I like clap my hands. Or if I feel that I'm accomplishing something, it really feels great, I clap my hands. So that is another way for me telling myself that this is the way to go. Like, I'm proning myself and priming myself, setting the tone for the rest of the day through that body language. So I want you to really bring this with you today, that you can really say things to yourself in different ways. So what pep talk do you need the most at this point? Is it something of those I told you? Is there something that you can kind of find your own twist and find your own flavor to it? I would like you to really feel it through now and think through that. Is there some area in my life which I feel I need more pep talk in? And if you don't know, usually it is in an area where you feel that your reality is not really being created in the way that you want to. Something is not really happening in the way that you want to, or in the speed that you want to, or you're not seeing that kind of progress which you want to see. That's an area that you want to check in on, but check in on what we said about was it number 2 or I think it was the number 2, right? I'm feeling really good about where I am about today, right? So that self-talk we need first, but then also look into your areas in your life. Like, is there some area that I actually need to boost myself and set myself up, set the tone for the day so that I can really start the day really rejuvenated, relaxed, happy, giggly, excited about the day. That has made one of the most biggest difference for me in my life and setting me up for my mornings and for my day. Those 4 that I talked through with you today, and let me know which one resonated for you, if you have someone else that you want to share with me and also all the others who is watching this. So keep listening to your Within Talks.